Hello everyone, my name is Mehek. I hope you guys are doing fine and safe. And like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with another interesting book. Now the timing of this book, that when I received it from HarperCollins to read and share my honest reviews about it, and the title was kind of matching. So the title is The Simplest Gift. This is what I finished reading. It's by Stefanos. I'm not going to say his second name and make a blunder of it because he's a Greek author and there's no way I can pronounce it right. Yeah, and I got it during Diwali. So The Simplest Gift, it proved to be a nice gift from HarperCollins because it was a really nice, feel-good, light read that I read during the past 1 week. Now for the author Stefanos, before that, before we go on what the book is all about, the book is majorly, based on this one philosophy which is written here. Every day is a gift. Open it, do not throw it away. Repeat it again. Every day is a gift. You should open it and do not throw it away. The book is entirely based on this philosophy. Now coming back, for the author, success, he says that this definition of success differs from person to person, but for him success is, you basically excel at being a good person. Now when I say a good person, according to author, it means that you say you're sorry, you say your thank you, you say your please, you open a door for a stranger, basically you be nice to a stranger, and you find joy in everyday life. So for him success means that. Further, this book is a collection of 101 short stories. These are really short stories. Don't be scared by 101 number and you'll be like, oh my god, how am I going to read all those stories? But these are like really short stories and they leave you with such profound lessons, simple lessons, I would say. Lesson like, the kind of joy that you find when you wake up early in the morning, the joy of sharing, and when you be kind to someone, you bring a smile to, for example, someone at the coffee shop, or you meet someone at the petrol pump, so making a stranger happy. So lessons like this the author has shared through these short stories. So this is not exactly a book that I would suggest that you read in one go, because a lot of things you will find, maybe repetitive, or, they're kind of, the author is trying to say the same thing. So, but this is a book that I would suggest that you keep at your bedside, and when you're having a really hard day, and you feel there's nothing, that you are happy about or you can be grateful about, that's the time that you need to open this book at any random page, because the stories are not linked. You can open at any random chapter and you can read, and trust me, it is going to make you feel so good, and like it says, it's going to leave you with the simplest gift of joy and happiness that you're going to instantly feel after you read any of the chapter from this book. So obviously I can't share everything from this book, but how much ever I want to with you, because there's such great quotes and words that I came across in this book. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take you through some of my favorite words and quotes that I came across this book, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. So please bear with me, but please stay through and listen to these, because I'm sure you're going to love them. Okay, the first one is, okay, 1 second. So like I said, one of the lessons that he leaves us is that you should wake up in the morning. So he says that you should wake up, he says, at 5 a.m. when everyone else is still asleep, and you're coming and your energy levels are at their peak. Start your day by coming out swinging. Wake up in the company of your dreams, your goals, and get going with your morning workout. Wake up in the company of life. Plan each day as if you're the most important person in the world, because you are. Yes, you are. When you win the battle, this is very important sentence. When you win the battle with your bed, you declare that you're in control of your life. This was something that I have really taken back with me, and I'm really trying hard to wake up in the morning. Next is the lesson on sharing. Sharing is never trivial. It is magical and powerful. You will never discover the full potential of your day, your week, and ultimately your life if you don't say that thank you, if you don't stop for that pedestrian or flash that smile at a stranger. How the other person responds is his business, but you do your job. Most of the time we don't say good morning, or pass a smile to the person because we feel, okay, I'm going to say him good morning, but what if he doesn't reply back, So just let them be, but you do your duty. You, smile at them or say thank you and good morning. Your life will change. All of a sudden, you'll have what you have always desired. So be kind to strangers. Okay, this one is an absolutely favorite chapter, I would say, or a story. This is all about gratitude, when you feel that there's nothing to be thankful about, you need to read this. I woke up early. I was in a warm bed with clean sheets. I got up and my legs held up. I turned on the tap and enjoyed the clean water gushing from it. Out of the shower, a warm, fluffy towel was waiting for me. There were more clothes in the wardrobe. I opened the fridge, a lot of options there. Now I walked to my car. Yes, I have a car. At lunchtime, I took a break, went to a diner and ordered a tasty salad. While I waited for my order, I watched the people go by. My eyes could see. I was so incredibly lucky. I also have a mobile phone. I sent some text messages, I connected to the internet, and I got updated on what was going on in the world. I live in a sunny country. We have peace. I know that tomorrow my house will still be there. No errand bomb will have razed it to the ground. I can go for a jog. I can watch TV, take a walk, read a book. In the evening, I returned home and unlocked my front door. My warm bed was where I left it. True, I hadn't solved all of my life's problems that day, or solved world peace or the environmental crisis, but it was a beautiful day. Maybe you don't have a house, or a car, or a juicer. Maybe you don't have money in your bank, or you're struggling to get by. No matter what your circumstances, there's always things to be grateful for. That we are able to love, whether that be your parents, partners, friends, or children. That we can believe in what we want to believe in. That when we wake up in the morning, we'll see the sunset at the end of the day. That you all have a mind that is able to read and understand this book. Even in the hardest days, we can still be grateful for the pain that we are feeling, because without pain, it would be difficult to appreciate life's true joys. So this was one beautiful, chapter that I really liked, that, tells you about the small things that you should be grateful about. For example, the shower, or when you get up in the morning, your legs take you to the bathroom, or the warm towel that, your bed, or the warm towel that is waiting for you, the breakfast on the table. So many things to be grateful about. This is also interesting. Try something new and see how you feel. If you run, take rest. If you read, sit and do nothing for a while. If you cycle, take the car. If you like spaghetti, have some rice for a change. Depriving yourself of what you like, even just once, is not a hardship, it's a strength. Another thing is, which is on how it's important that you keep doing your good deeds, and it comes to you in some way or the other. It's like the accountancy course I took at university, where we learned that credit equals debit. The only difference is that you never know when your fiscal year is going to end, and in any case you shouldn't. The great accountant in the sky balances it all when he feels the time is right. You get it when you least expect it, and from the place you least expect it, but you will get it. Another one is, this is also interesting. In hell, they have a pot full of food, but the spoons are too long, so you can't eat. In heaven, the spoons are long too, but there they use them to feed one another. The salt of life is called dopamine, and it is the best ingredient of happiness. It gives people a sense of joy and euphoria, providing physical and mental well-being. Where do you find it? In everyday good deed you do, even the ones you might think are trivial, like picking up a piece of litter, opening the door for a stranger, buying a friend a drink, surprising your family or those you help in need. And lastly, well, there are more, but I think the video will get really long. Talk nicely to yourself, smile at it, feed it well, give it 8 hours of rest each night, buy it books to read, take it for a walk with it, exercise with it, sit with it, listen to it. It has so much to tell you, and it's so sad when every time it tries to open its mouth, you turn it away to the TV, to social media, or to noise. Love yourself as it was your child. Take it in your arms and hold it tight. Cry with it. Maybe it needs a good cry. It's nothing to be ashamed of, it's salvation. There are two of you in there. Get that into your head and your life will change. Sorry, I mean, your lives will change because there are two lives. So yeah, this was all the wonderful things, that I came across. Most of the wonderful things that I came across in this book, my favorite ones. There are a lot more in this book. So a book that I would definitely recommend to each one of you to have it, a really positive, it's a very light read, full of positivity, and basically it tells you that if you're having a hard day, just take notice of the small joys or the small gifts in your life, and at the end of the day, if you start doing that, you'll automatically feel a lot more happy and content in your life if you start taking note of these small things. So yeah, that is what all this book is all about. The only thing, like I said in the start, was a lot of places you might find it repetitive. The lessons are repetitive, just explained through different stories. So that's why just keep it at your bedside and pick it up once in a while. Read a short story, and automatically you will be infused with a lot of positivity and hope. It's also a perfect gift if you want to give it to someone. I would suggest from my end that if you really want to give someone, a reader or a non-reader also, they would really like this. That's all on this wonderful book. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.